So, wow, the way this spread came out was like incredible. Like, I actually can't even believe I'm doing a reading right now. With like the way I've been. So I'm sorry it's awkward for me like to talk to the camera and I feel like I don't really prepare for videos or anything. It's just really naturally and organic and everything. So this is me. So you're, kind of experiencing like this energy just through me. So anyway, um like I can say the past 24 hours has been some of the hardest actually of but like I think it's because we're getting so close. So like today my divine masculine told me that he was going to look for jobs when he comes to visit in a couple weeks. So that's a big deal. But like I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like I honestly like earlier just had nothing. Like I just had nothing to give and I just completely like let go where I was just kind of like I don't care. Like fuck you. I excuse my language, but like fuck off. like but like it's not that he's even doing anything, so it's just I'm just gonna take some or I'm taking some time. I feel better right now. Um so the way this started out was like I'm sorry I say like so much. I really noticed in the last reading, but when I get really into it, I a lot of times can't the words I feel things and I don't know how to describe them and stuff, and so I say a lot of words and yeah, so I apologize. It's kind of annoying, but the way that I laid this out, though, so a couple cards came out first, but then it ended up in the way that I laid it, and the Fool was at the top. Which is I'm not going to really get into it, but because that's been the main focal point of the last reading. So that's interesting that I put that there, and I wasn't really it's just like where I was guided to. So first before the reading, actually there was an overall message, and I'm gonna wait. You may have seen that. So let's see. Let's start with the Fool. Just like where I put it. So the Fool is at the top. And I don't know, there are some positive cards here, but all of them are in the future. Nothing is positive really. I mean, obviously your connection is, but it's going to be kind of rough, tough energy. Other than like the Fool is the beginning of the new. So purity, yeah, playfulness. So first, the Feminine. This is the first card that came out, other than the overall message, which I'll wait. And it was the Nine of Swords. And like I just got that the Feminine is... Sorry, I'm looking at the cards and now I'm trying to remember what came out. Okay, so sorry, I get... the Feminine is just like feeling the pain of all the hurt that she's felt in her life. Like all these swords stacked up of all this pain and like all these people that have hurt her and experiences, and she's just like done. And like I did feel this earlier. She's losing sleep, stressed out, but she's all alone. No one's there for her. But she's no longer in the battle. It's about nightmares and pain, and then we have the Masculine, who is feeling like it's got the Seven of Cups, and which is about choices, but it's in reverse. And a lot of times it's, make a decision, but it's in reverse, and it's about how he feels like he doesn't have any choices. Like he doesn't know, he doesn't want to do this, but he doesn't want to do this, but he doesn't want, but he doesn't really feel, he just feels powerless and like, oh, I didn't know what to do. And this is stopping this new beginning, which is in reverse. This is a new beginning of abundance. So both of the Feminine and Masculine are both physically lacking, like in abundance and prosperity and growth and everything and new beginnings. Like that's being held up. And then we have, what does the Feminine want? She wants justice. She just wants for people to treat her fairly and to see her for who she is and not see her as like judge her as negative or misread her. She just wants to be understood. She wants to be like, this is about karmic lessons, justice, and this could be about to say that, yeah, you just want an end and a fair, you just want to be like free too, free of yeah, of like any unfairness. And what does the Masculine want? He wants the Feminine. He wants this. He wants this cup of love and this emotion and this sweet and how you make him feel and nurturing and this emotion. He wants this. So then so many cards came out. So then there was this. So the feminine is having a death of like an ego death, of a situation, of a karmic death, and or like for me, I got the old way of being. Something about me has got to change. And this positive, you know, looking ahead, I want to move on to calmer waters. That's the divine feminine. Like, I want to move on to calmer waters. I no longer want whatever this is, the toxic turmoil. And then it's being held up, like this prosperity is being held up because you can't take care of your own stuff and your own garden when you're being drained. Like, water your own gardens. So it needs to, this is all, I guess it's all, you know, there's a death of something needs to end. And then, and it's painful, obviously, but moving on to calmer waters and you're ready. And then there's, this is upside down and it's not yet physically, you're not on your toes yet or on your own feet. And then the masculine's like, he's in the 10 of Swords, which is super negative, and it's about despair, and he's just like powerless and he's been stabbed in the back. And but like he needs to realize that this isn't the feminine doing this, but he wants to be softer. He wants to be the Queen of Pentacles with grounded and calmer and like flourishing. He wants to be financially and physically flourishing, but also softer, more I'm getting the feminine, like not so hard or, you know, cutting. And then there's just negative, this is Lovers upside down in reverse again, and it's like negative like views towards women or sexual issues, like some type of like issues. And I think it's like masculinity, like he doesn't feel masculine, or like he's struggling between wanting to feel more feminine. And then when he does that, he feels, when he's done that, he this is what happens. Okay, and then yeah, this was you. Okay, so I read one of them a little early, but this came out and it's saying that this is what's stopping this new beginning for you, and we're gonna have the new beginning. It's coming here at the end of the reading. It's gonna get really good here. But the King of Swords, like this is him right now, and this is you right now, or I guess the divine feminine, I'm sorry, whoever, yeah, feminine, masculine. So masculine is like stubborn, arms crossed, defensive, cold, and it's not like a super negative, totally negative energy. It's just he needs to soften up, because here's you, the feminine, sorry if you're masculine watching, and the divine feminine is like vulnerable, but she's like in a new energy, like a younger energy where it's fresh. She's no longer going to be, she's like looking away from him, like, well, and she has her hand on her hip, sassy, like strong and firm. She's firm. She's very soft though. She's creative, spirited, useful, and sweet. And she actually is, you know, she's more mature. She's not a child. She is like growing into a woman. You know, I'm not trying to like check her out or whatever, but she like looks a little bit more mature than you think it is. Just kind of like, you know, don't F with me though. Like, I might look sweet. Like, look how innocent she looks compared to him. He's got like a big black coat, like, oh, badass. And then she's like, but her legs are vulnerable. He's got all this like armor on and stuff. So who's stronger, you know? And then, and he's just trying to be strong. The masculine is like, you know, he's not trying to be like an ass or whatever. But okay, so then the Hanged Man, like this is a waiting period that you guys both don't want for something, like for the divorce to go through, for you to move, for you to be together, for you to express, for you something to end, for a job to change, but it's like you don't want it. The Hangman is about suspended motion, but it's useful when it's right side up. It's in reverse, and it's like you don't want it. And this is what's coming, because I asked what's coming, and this is where the reading got really good. I said what's coming, and we have 3 great, amazing cards. We have the Two of Cups, which is about love and union. I'm like in the mood, like in a mood where I'm not in a mood, but I'm not having it right now. Like right now, this doesn't even like do anything for, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's because I'm whatever, the death of, anyway. I'm like, it doesn't do anything. So the Two of Cups, union, love, partnership, mutual give and take, friendship, divinely guided, blessed. And it's a light, it's a happy relationship. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is very similar to this one to me, except for he's offering that. And that's because he's offering, taking the lead to give his love. But it's about flourishing and family, children, feeling like a child, and your inner child, inner vulnerabilities. And then we have here together, we've got children and adults. So we've got the 10 of Cups, which is, it is insane how much I've done 20 sun readings, I believe, but this has come up in the past. I'll have to count again, but probably got to be 90% or something right now. I think there was a couple it didn't, but this is the epitome of a happy family, home life, love, comfort, safety, partnership, everything that you could ever want, the abundance. And so I asked, how do we get here? And here's how we get here. We have to get here by seeing what's around you that's beautiful, and by letting yourself, like with this new beginning, you have to let yourself become, if you were something negative in the past, if things were negative, if you were around negative people, if you had bad experiences, you have to let yourself then be fresh and see the sunshine. Earlier today, it was sunny out, and it was so beautiful, and I just was so, at that moment, like it's been, I don't even know when I can think of how I felt like I did today, or like I did last night, where like I didn't care, and I just, it got really dark, like numb, and I just, like, it is because probably like, it's getting close. It's interesting because I've been doing, like, on this journey for such a long time, but I have done this channel so quickly that it's like went from 0 to 60, 100, like the readings are just, really chill, and then all of a sudden I'm going through, like, it just gets more and more intense. So okay, so how do we get here? Cutting out this painful ending, and will become a new beginning. So cutting it out and growth from that. This came out yesterday. It's come out the past couple of days. It's painful. And then the other thing that we need to do is that the masculine has to feel good about himself, like financially and physically. He has to feel like he can provide, or like he's got his stuff together, because right now he's feeling like that's a big part of the problem. I think it's, like I said in the reading yesterday, that I think that was really powerful how the 3 of Swords came out, and I said that it was like something was, because that was stabbing, it was causing both the feminine and masculine pain. But you know what? It's true. Like, there's a quote that he shared with me a while ago about something about like how you don't want to bleed on the people who didn't cut you. But it's like something, and it's not the masculine's fault. It's both. And it's nothing at fault. It's just something is needing to be cut out right now that's causing both of you pain. So, okay, what else should we ask? Let's just get a couple more messages or whatever want to come out, like, to show us what's coming up. We have quite a few cards out. interested to hear what other people are going through. I've been so secluded. I'm very, very busy with work. That's why it's crazy that I'm even like honestly having any of this stuff going on, because I just can't even right now. I just today can't think of. I'm having a very difficult time. Okay, the messages. The King of Cups. He's Divine Masculine is working on this. He wants this. Looking towards each other though. It's like one of you is sometimes the one that's giving and the other one isn't, you know, or able to give emotion. You know what? So I forgot a card that was the overall card. So before the reading, I was like, I put on this shirt and I'm like, it's strong because it's Ram, you know, or something. So and then I noticed that this was sitting on top of the deck. And then later in the reading, I asked for a message and this kept popping out at me to say, be strong. It was like telling me to be strong, but I thought it was me. But then I realized that actually the message for the reading, like I got the message before I even started it, if that makes sense. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, let's get, I think, one more card. Okay, or two. Okay, well, I guess it's, I don't know. I don't think that's I don't know. I feel like this is maybe wrong. I don't know. Like, I guess what I'm getting, it's another message for the feminine. And it's, because I think it's because I always get a whole new world with this and it's like redundant or something. And I was like, it's just the same thing. But like what it's saying is that the masculine, it's the world. He wants like a different life or a different type of, he wants to be a different person. Kind of like a different life. Like a whole new world with you. Growth. But he feels like it can be a positive, like almost like a resurrection. I'm seeing. Like biblical. And then this is like the Three of Cups in a reverse, which the Three of Cups can be about celebration and, you know, positive, but it's in the it's not in the negative, but in the reverse. And I'm getting that they're over the party lifestyle or over like something like indulgence, and it's like maybe like there's no other women, that these other women are not even like on their mind, or I don't know, like I'm not sure if that's relevant, but that's what I was getting. Okay, let's get one more. Like, let's get a card for what's coming the rest of October. That'd be good. Okay. What's coming for the rest of October? Okay. Ending of a third party situation. So remember earlier when I talked about something that's causing pain. So like let's take that out. But when that's taken out, it's actually gonna, like, all the swords will be taken out. Because I think that you've stabbed each other. So like that was the other situation, and whatever it is that's causing pain, you both stabbed like into this union, into this connection. Does that make sense? Like you both have caused pain, but you're going to remove your swords. You'll be able to, because you would never cause each other pain. But because of this, like, it's blinding. Like, this is in between you guys, and you can't even see each other. Like, this is your swords, and like you can't see that you're the ones on the other side. That's sad. Like you're stabbing each other and you can't see. Like I have to get another card because that's so sad. Well, it's saying the end of it, the end of that, so it's good. I'm like, I have to get it. Let's get something else. I just got the message, hold on. Like, hold on. Hold on, I won't let you go. That's sad. Well, I mean, it's sweet, but I don't know. Maybe we don't have any other messages. Okay, we do. This is what was at the top of the deck when I saw it twice. Okay, it's about, again, this is very cool. So we got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and you know what? You know what was the other card? I just realized. You know how I say there's cards that keep calling to me and I don't pull them out? I don't know. It's almost like I just register it in my head and I just don't realize that it's relevant to the reading, you know? So this is the other one, and this makes total sense. So we had the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and then now we have the Ace of Wands. And then that's new beginnings, and it's like a painful, but like this is very quickly, very fast and blossoming. So like it's coming super fast now. So it started like it's upside down, and then it gets painful, and then it's like burning, but it's very quick. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is total overflowing abundance, love, happiness, peace, tranquility. All your cups floweth over. We haven't gotten this that much lately, but that makes me very happy. And I think these are really positive things coming in the future. And I think if we're getting close here, close to union, I feel it. I mean, it's potential like he could move. It's pretty crazy, but this is why it's like, you know, I don't want to get anything. I don't want to, you know, if it's toxic. So, okay. Well, thank you for listening, and I hope this reading will help. I'll include the photo, and please reach out if you would like to get a reading. Thank you.